Hello guys, what's up? Mustache Adam here. I'm a different person. If you are new to the videos, the mustache has changed me. I'm a changed person. We're back in Florida, all right? Now, this is the first time I've debuted my mustache in Florida. Actually, not true. But we are going to the drag strip today. This time, we're gonna take the Cream S15 and see what it could run. I want this car to be a 10-second car. I think it's got it in it. I just gotta be easy, not go full send on the first launch. I think this car should be fine. I have 600 horsepower drive shaft shop axles on it. So it shouldn't be a problem. I'm still gonna go easy and just kind of have fun with it. I got street tires on the car, and I don't know if they did this last time, but I just flew in today, and then I got home, and then I was like, let's go to the drag strip. It's fun, and I want to make a pass this time and get a time rather than, you know, just kind of go and then come back like a sad Adam. So hopefully we'll be good. I got a CDO9 on this car, so I don't think it will break a transmission either, which is cool. But yeah, we're gonna head out, just fuel her up, and go have some fun. A bit of a change of plans. It turns out that there was no public drag racing, so we end up having to bail on that. Let me pay attention while I'm back into my garage before I go and smash up the nice pretty Mustang. So we couldn't go drag racing, and today's a new day. So we're gonna do other stuff. By other stuff, I mean we're gonna go to Shinjuku and hopefully start the S15. Well, we have to start the S15 because today's the last day that we have for SEMA. Quick worthy mention, this car right now, this Mustang, is the polar opposite of my Evo. It's a big, heavy V8 car versus a small little 4-cylinder turbo car. Yet they both handle really well and are very enjoyable to drive. So, I don't know, I feel like it's important to be able to appreciate lots of different types of cars. And as you guys can tell, I have quite a few different types of builds. Just needs to look a little less stock, that's all. Before we get to Shinjuku to check out the S15, I would give a quick shout out to Movement Watches. I've been partnered with them for a very long time now, and in the time that we've been partnered, they've sold over 2 million watches in over 160 countries, and it's rad seeing a little company that was crowdfunded by 2 college kids blow up into something massive, and to be able to be a part of it is pretty cool. They're all about looking good and keeping it simple without breaking the bank. These watches start at just $95 rather than the department store watch that might be like 400, 500 bucks, and they're sick. I like them. So it's still my all-time favorite, can't go wrong with black suede and a little red dial. Kind of a little automotive-esque, I like to think. When your watch is made out of almost the same stuff as your steering wheel, what's up? How you doing? The minimalistic designs are rad and they're made of very nice quality. Definitely recommend you check them out, and they're cool enough to give me a discount code to share with you guys. If you want 15% off, as well as free shipping and free returns, just go to movement.com/LZ. See why Movement keeps growing? Check out their expanding collection just by going to movement.com/LZ, and you can join the movement. Thanks guys, I appreciate you sponsoring the video, and now we can go head to Shinjuku. I haven't really figured out how I'm gonna do this video because Garrett's the company where the S15 is gonna be at the booth, and they asked me not to like reveal too much because I want to have some sort of element of surprise to have a reveal at SEMA. So I think I might just do black and white while I'm there because I don't want you guys to see the wrap color. I figure that's some sort of element of surprise. I've been there today. We've been just like assembling body panels and stuff, just putting the car kind of back together into its final form. I figured we'd do that before we like film the update. All of us have just kind of been like running low on sleep, so I figured while I'm out picking up some ATF since we're about to get the car started, might as well grab everybody some smoothies. You know, nothing like some motivation on a late night because everyone's staying after hours trying to get this thing done because the car leaves for SEMA tomorrow morning. All right, so like I said before, when I turn the camera around, we're gonna go black and white just because I don't want to reveal the color of the build and try to keep some sort of element of surprise. I guess this will be like kind of like the S15 is done update, but there's still there's so much to the car that I'm not gonna be able to talk about everything. Bob's like really focused right now, so I don't want to bother him and have him explain a million things. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the stuff that I'm the most stoked on and kind of explain the story as to what's going on. So if you don't remember, the car does have a Vertex Edge body kit. I think you guys got confused because I said I was selling the Vertex kit that was on the car. It came with a Vertex body kit, not a full proper wide body, just a normal Vertex kit. But anyway, here we go. This is where we're at with the S15. Bub is in the car right now finishing up the wiring for the ECU Master standalone. While he's in there doing that, I'm gonna pop the hood and show you some of the cool little bits and just try to go over as much as I possibly can without getting in his way. If you remember, everything's held on with Zeus fasteners, which is pretty cool. We could probably pull all the body panels off this car in like 30 minutes, which is nuts. So we'll pop the hood and gonna have to find some sort of hood prop because it isn't fully fitted right now. All right, we gotta get a hood prop temporarily. I guess there's just so much going on in the hood. I'll kind of just point to the cool stuff and explain what I can. All right, I'm just gonna go through from this back corner and bring it around. I guess we can leave color here if I'm smart and don't show the color of the car. So same little cover that I have on my S13. I think unique Creations or something makes these. Bub took my wiring specialties harness that I had, and he actually modified it and added mil-spec firewall connectors, so we can literally unplug the entire harness just by kind of twisting and pulling this out. The wiring specialty stuff is really, really nice. They actually did provide me the harness for this car ages ago. It was supposed to be for my S13, and he had to modify it a little bit to make it work for the S15, but I'm very stoked on that. Got the D-Schwerks regulator as well as the D-Schwerks injectors coming through. You guys have seen a lot of this stuff already. Those are my sleeper designs, intake manifold. This thing is baller. Got all the nitrous stuff down here, all the crazy plates and everything. The fabric on this car is just insane. These valve covers are actually really cool. Titan makes race valve covers, and they hooked me up with these for this car. Save a little bit of weight, but more than anything, they're just a little bit extra. You got any comments? I said that you were gonna be too tired and busy to talk in the video today.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah.
You could have cleaned everything before you showed everybody.
I'm not showing the car, so it's just like the engine stuff.
But like it's all
the fingerprints. Well, I figured this is like the pre-reveal, so like at SEMA it'll be all clean and finalized and everything. But yeah, this whole video is in black and white. They also put dash 12 fittings on the valve covers for us. I was just talking with Bub. We had a catch can for the car, but he was having a hard time fitting it. And MA Motorsports gave us a really good deal on their catch can that literally bolted right up. So that saved a lot of time. We are gonna leave the front cover exposed. A lot of the guys run with the front cover exposed and don't seem to have any issues. It's just basically because the front cover won't really bolt up and look right with this setup right here. We might make something after, but I think we'll probably just leave it. But there's so much crazy stuff. We got a super damper down in there. Pretty much everything in the engine bay is done. You know, all the intercooler piping's done. It's ready to rock. The coolers are tucked in back here and behind the intercooler. If you don't remember, we don't have a radiator because it's in the back. Everything just looks really, really crazy over here. I can't remember if we showed you last time or not, but Tommy did a really, not my Tommy, and Jubu's Tommy did a really, really sick job fabricating the downpipe and the exhaust on this car. I don't know if we'll be able to show you the exhaust since it's on the ground, but I'll link his Instagram, so if you guys want to see pictures of it, he's been posting a lot of really cool pictures of all the work that he's been doing in this car. But the downpipe fitment along with the wastegate is crazy. Look at how tight that is down in there. It was cool kind of seeing how we got to make all this stuff. Don't remember if I showed you guys, I do have a polished GTX 3584 RS mounted to the dock race manifold. It's an 8.3 AR on a 3.4 with nitrous, so the car should basically have zero lag. It's gonna be absurd. You guys obviously can't see right now, but underneath this little plate there are LS2 coil packs, which is what we chose to use on this. Other than that, I mean, there's, like I said, there's a million things. Got an ISR power steering setup. You can kind of see what's going on with the suspension through this little hole. Just WiseFab, nothing fancy. It's a weird flex. All right, I don't know. I guess we've talked about the engine setup on this car quite a few times already, so there's nothing too fancy that I haven't already showed you guys. Is there any like key important stuff that you think I may have missed?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to what you did do.
Well, think about a stupid person like me who would probably forget a lot of the stupid, hard things that you did on this car.
Everything was custom.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, there's no bolt-on part other than...
Zero bolt-ons. It's not like we just got a Supra and bolted on an exhaust to it.
No.
Nope.
Not at all. That looks like a Mustang.
It kind of does. For whatever reason, this front angle kind of looks like... What is that, the year of the Cobra? The 03 Cobra? I see it. All right, well, going back here. By the way, you guys haven't seen the color yet, so you don't know how good the wrap job is, I think. But Graphics Direct did the wrap on this car. Look at how good of a job they did on the Ganadors. That is not an easy thing to wrap. Before we finish doing the walk around in the car, I thought I'd just give you guys like a brief update of kind of where we're at. We put the wheels on and they actually fit really good, really well. Sorry, weird. So we added a 15 mil spacer in the rear, and it's pretty good fitment wise, but it's gonna need to come down. These wheels, I'm not gonna run drifting. They're not good offsets, especially for WiseFab in the front. Pretty much just SEMA wheels, and we're gonna lower the car just so it looks really good. It's not gonna be like functional drift tight. Gonna make it look low, look extra nice. But this is the current fitment in the front with how we should have the WiseFab setup. If you don't remember, these wheels are pretty cool, like Spectrum silver finish. Not too crazy about how they look with the color of the car. You guys can't see the color of the car, so you don't know. But for now, they're cool wheels. You guys will see once the roof is on the car, but they also did a nice line around the carbon roof instead of just like leaving it all the way to the edge. And you'll see when it's on the car, it's gonna make it look a lot more clean than if we just had the random edges. Like, it'll actually blend better with the car. It's a cool idea. It's a game changer. I didn't even think about the fact since the car's electric water pump, you can bleed it without the car being on. But you probably still want the car on though to finish bleeding it, no? No? But
There's no mechanical pump.
oh, true, because it like the engine doesn't need to be running for it to circulate through the engine. That's sick. The water pump's quiet, huh?
Yeah.
Barely hear it.
You can hear it suck.
We did a ECU Master PMU on the car, and Ant's going and turning on fuel on the water pump just so we can check for leaks before we fire it up. Bub's mom redid the dash with suede and gold stitching and it came out sick. And then there's this little panel to cover the reservoirs. It just kind of sits right on here. My RB didn't even crank right on the first startup because it was missing a valve, so this is better than that already. I'm so tired that I legitimately just fell asleep on the floor. So I think I'm gonna finish filming the actual like overview of the car at SEMA. And for now today, I guess I'll just let you know that we're not gonna start it. We kind of ran into a time crunch where Tommy's gonna be here to pick up the car and bring it to SEMA very soon. And when we were starting the car, there was no ground continuity on the cam trigger, I believe, and Bub would have had to redo the harness, which he didn't have time to do right now. So we just decided we're going to scrub it and just focus on getting the car looking right and getting everything finished up and polished up, because the car is all together, has axles, has drive shafts. So if you had to push into SEMA, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but at least it's all together and all there, literally just simple wiring, and it would run, rather than some of the cars there that like aren't even completed, like tacked in place. So it looks pretty cool. We were just now figuring out alignment specs and how to get it right and nice. So the interior is pretty much done, so I can film that, I guess, for the time being. Bub just got finished.
When he turns it on,
yeah.
it looks good.
I think I remember the buttons to press, but I don't want to mess it up. Red button, top left. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. I love this little plate. I love this car. This car is sick. I think I'm just gonna finish the video, because why not, right? This is your look at the finished rear end setup. We'll go ahead and open the trunk. Show you what's going on in here. This car is unreal. I can't get over it. Look at how cool that came out. We left this carbon fiber just since we did have a carbon fiber trunk. I thought we should probably leave something carbon fiber. I don't like the top carbon fiber though. The car is literally all there. It's like a slight bummer that it's kind of just like something dumb that's keeping us from starting it, but at the same time, like, it is really rad that the car was able to come together this much, and it will be that easy to kind of get started in the future. I mean, because what difference does it make if we just have to like push it into SEMA versus driving it? Like, it's not like I was gonna drift while I was there anyway, so. I'm not bummed. I'm still getting the cars together and it looks sick. Yeah, thoughts on fitment?
Looks good.
Alright, I'm kind of weird about 3-piece wheels. If I'm gonna have 3-piece wheels on a car, I kind of want it really low, but with WiseFab, you can't really camber the car in, and we're very limited to kind of where we're at fitment wise, mainly because of the front. We're pretty much stuck here, so it'd be stupid to lower the back anymore. I'll have different wheels when I drift it, like I said, so the car's probably gonna stay like this. It doesn't look bad, it's just this kit is a very high looking kit. It's not slammed.
Fitment's good, but it's just not loaded.
Yeah, which I mean, which is a good thing, but we're trying to win SEMA. You don't win SEMA with a high car. This is a lack of enthusiasm, it's just a lack of sleep. We're gonna slide underneath the car just because I want to show you how rad the oval exhaust that Tommy made is. Look at how high this thing is tucked up. It's crazy. I don't remember if you guys saw the subframe or not, but when we did the subframe and stuff, we didn't know what color we were going to do the car. That's why we did it gray, because gray pretty much goes with everything. Pretty sweet carbon drive shaft. Look at that. Trends is all up in there. No Bluetooth drive shaft. That is an actual drive shaft. So you don't get the joke. Most cars at SEMA don't have drive shafts or axles. It's like a thing. Right, Bob?
It's very true.
Since there has been so much info that's kind of like sporadic throughout all the different videos with all the stuff going on with the S15, I'm thinking that I kind of want to just make a video when all is said and done, going over the entire car with like detail shots and actual talking from people who don't have no sleep. I'm not just talking about Bubba, I'm talking about literally everyone here. So that's definitely something that I think would be cool. But I will talk a little bit more about the car real quick before we close out the video. If you noticed, the car doesn't really have a livery, and you'll understand a little bit more once you see the car, its color and everything. I wanted this to look as understated as possible. Rather than having some big flashy livery, I thought it'd be cool to try to do something a little bit different. That's why I went with the Vertex Edge wide body and very minimalistic stickers, which is very similar to how I have my S13 styled. It looks cool. It's cool to have basically an FD Pro 1 car that looks just like a street car with some stickers. As you guys know, we do have a discount code for Injuku. If you just use AdamLZ, it'll get you free shipping on any order from Injuku. And we also now have lanyards. Just tried to make something a little special to send out when you guys use that code. So this would come with your Injuku order. Tried to make it kind of like the same color as the interior. You could call it doo-doo brown, you could call it espresso, but it's pretty sweet. And you don't have to add it to your card or anything, it'll just be automatically thrown in with the order. But anyway, I have to get up in like 3 hours, I think. So with that hour drive home, I'm gonna try to stay awake. I'm gonna blast some heavy screamo and stuff, but I am extremely excited. We should have the car on track. Like, I'll fill you in more when we're at SEMA. We can talk way more about the car when I can breathe and think and stuff, but this is very exciting. This is an exciting time. Hope you guys are as stoked as I am, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, we got a good video tomorrow. Nicole's gonna join me for that one. Stay tuned.